What's up, Blade fam? So today it's 30 degrees out with a nice little wind chill bringing it to 4 degrees, and despite that coldness we are out here and we are going to learn how to do the unity grind. Now before we get the skates on, I'm going to give you a quick rundown on the difference between a unity and a Savannah. Now this tends to be a very highly debated subject. If you go on rollerblading forums or anything like that, we have huge arguments going on which is the difference between a unity and a Savannah. But for me it's really simple. A unity is anytime your lead foot is a backslide in front. So it would look like this. Now I am going to my left with my lead foot in a backslide with my back foot in a torque. Just for clarification, a Savannah is in the opposite direction with the lead foot being a backslide wrapping around a torque. So you have your torque and the backslide. So you can see that the foot position is the same. All that changes it is the direction in which you're going. Flip it around if you're a left footer. Let's get the skates on. All right, so a prerequisite to this would be knowing how to do royales. So if you don't know how to do a royale, go ahead and check out my royale video. I'll put it in the description below. So the balance point is in between.
I remember the big
So the balance point is somewhere in between a front side royale and a star grind. With this approach, you're gonna wanna have a nice angle at it. As you're coming up, you're gonna practice just doing that stall. Remember to use your hands as a balance point. You're gonna pop up on your obstacle and get those legs crossed. It's kind of tricky on the balance because your legs are crossed. Once you've got the trick locked and you understand the balance point, you can begin sliding. When you slide this trick, you wanna distribute your weight kind of 60-40. I put 60% of my weight on my front foot, which is the backslide, and 40% on the back. Now that will change depending on the duration of the grind, the obstacle that you're sliding, so you'll have to adjust depending on what you're doing. The out, you have two different options. You can come out forward, or you can spin off of it. So that might have been a little too much emphasis, leaning back, slipped out and fell. Good example of how to fall. Kick your legs out, put your hand down, sit down. So 3 quick tips with this is to make sure that your feet are locked in properly, that your weight is distributed, like I said, 60-40, 50-50 is even better. Keeping your hands up so that way you stay centered over your obstacle and come out. You can come out forward, you can 270 out, or you can come out fakie. As you progress in this, you can begin to take it to different obstacles. Learning it on a ledge is fun if you're skating anti-rocker, but if you're skating flat, and you're learning this trick, it might be better to learn on something like a quarter pipe or rail or coping, a low practice rail. So that way your wheels don't really bite. Let's go ahead and take this to different obstacles around this park so you can see how it's performed. So, unfortunately, I wasn't planning on making this video. I was gonna do how to air spines today. So I just grabbed my skates after work, came to the park. And that first park we went to was snowed out. Spine was all covered up, so we weren't gonna be able to film there. So we kinda went with the flow and decided to do this unity video. And unfortunately, I have no wax. I'm pushing through the resistance, but just understand, no wax, no slide. So there you guys have it. We got the front unity, multiple ways of coming out. Thanks again to all of my patrons for your continued support. If you guys haven't already, like and subscribe if this gets you out learning how to do a unity grind. Till next time, keep the blade alive. Aloha.